This sports broadcast made possible by contributions from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, a factory authorized Bryant dealer, whatever it takes. Find them online at customheating.com. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin, looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? Save time, shop online at rosenhyundai.com. Tom the Plumber is your family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com. Carpentry with integrity, providing unparalleled customer relationships and precise quality craftsmanship since 1998. Find us on Facebook and House. Daryl Barnes Photography. For sports, senior portraits, family, and more, call Daryl Barnes Photography for all your photographic needs. Find Daryl online at darylbarnes.com. Buffalo Wild Wings. Visit their locations in Algonquin and Hoffman Estates for some award-winning wings spun in one of 21 sauces or dry rubs. Or try a tasty burger or wrap. There's something for everyone at Buffalo Wild Wings in Hoffman Estates at Route 59 and 72 or Algonquin on Randall Road.
Hello and welcome back. It's day 3 of action here at the Hinkle Holiday Classic. I'm Brandon Giese alongside my brother Austin Giese, and we're happy to be back here in Jacobs High School in Algonquin. This game here, it's going to feature the Bartlett Hawks versus the Crystal Lake South Gators. And this game, Austin, is brought to you by our season sponsor, the Bear Family McDonald's. They're proud supporters of our community since 1967. Austin, we haven't seen both teams. We've seen Bartlett in action here at the tournament once already. We're going to see a Crystal Lake South Gators team that, as we saw on our ticker, they've had some mild success here in their season, and they've had a lot of success in this exact tournament. So what do you expect to see from both sides?
I expect the Gators to go to the height advantage. The tallest guy in the Gators is about 6'6", and the tallest guy in Bartlett is about 6'4", the rounding out there. So I believe that height advantage will take a major moment in play. Yeah,
these guys, they got actually the same exact schedule, just flipped on days. So for people who are watching at home, Bartlett, they lost to Abanzi 55-28, and then also lost to Peyton Prep 54-40. Crystal Lake South, on the other hand, they beat Peyton Prep by 5, and then they lost to Abanzi in a blowout. So you're going to see two teams that played two opponents, and you can kind of take that into action and kind of know what to expect. So down on the floor, they're about to get started. It looks like they're announcing the starters for Bartlett. You're going to have Jack Stunkel, Hayden Angel. I want to apologize to him. I was pronouncing his name wrong. We talked to him in the pregame. Nick Mansk, Alec Palella, and Nicholas Wolf. For the Gators, you're going to have Benjamin Jeske, Ryan Lawson, Matt Riel, Tyler Miller, and Casey Haskin. It's Haskin versus Palella in the jump circle. And the tip is won by the Gators. They are in the yellow jerseys. The Hawks are in the white. Miller gives it back to Jeske. Miller inside. And they break the 2-3 zone rather easily, but the bucket does not fall. Now here comes Angel. Wolf lost it momentarily. Gets it to Mansk in the corner for 3. Back rim. Ryan Lawson the other way. They swing it. And that pass is deflected by Angel.
Again, we're seeing this effective 2-3 zone again this tournament. We've seen it a lot lately.
That was a good look right at the rim, but it did not go down for Matt Riel. I wouldn't want to give a bunch to him at that distance, because I bet you a good percentage of them go down. Almost turned it over a couple times. They regained possession. Angel now. And that's a turnover. They throw it ahead. Riel chases it down, but they're going to say he stepped out of bounds.
That fast break got a little too hasty on that one there, Brandon.
Yeah.
That
sure.
didn't really see the need for a bounce pass in that situation, but
And another defense we've seen a lot of, the box and one press immediately for the Crystal Lake South Gators. .636, so we've played about, give or take, a minute and a half. What have you seen so far?
well, we've seen a lot of defensive pressure, a lot of near turnovers on both sides, and we're scoreless. This is looking like it's going to be a defensive affair, Brandon. Slow paced.
Mance gets it to Wolf for three. Yes! Nicholas Wolf gets us on the board for the game with a three-pointer. Miller to Jeske. That was deflected by Nick Mansk out of bounds. They get it in. Down the lane, back out for three. Yes!
He responds.
Tyler Miller with a big three of his own, and we're deadlocked at three once again. A turnover, and Jeske misses the layup.
He's getting a lot of looks at the rim, and he's not converting on them.
As a team, they're getting a lot of looks at the rim.
I don't expect that to happen for the rest of the game. I expect most of them to fall.
Yeah, you can't expect them to miss all of those, that's for sure.
Spin move.
The spinning post move does not fall for Palella, and here come the Gators. Real gives it up. That's Tyler Miller. Pass was deflected, and Jack Stunkel will bring it up for the Hawks. Down into the lane, it's Wolf. He had his shot blocked, and then Alec Palella was fouled under the rim, so he will go to the line for two. The ball rolls into our production area. So, nice little meet and greet with the players down there.
First
Their
free
players and our players.
First free throws of the game.
Palella. First one is up. Hits about every part of the rim before falling out.
In the backboard.
Substitutions
Already
early,
subs.
yep. Number 10, Brock Jusen checks in for the Gators, as well as number 20, Patrick Fisher. Second one is up, and it is good for Palella. Down the lane, back out pass was intercepted.
See another turnover. The great defensive effort from Bartlett so far.
Back to the top. Hinkle now. Far side. Stunkel. Quick passes. Stunkel for three. In and out. Rebound and a leak out. And that's
Another
intercepted
turnover.
by Angel. Down the lane. No good. Might have been some
Had
contact.
some contact there.
We're going to call a foul on Angel there. Gator basketball.
This Bartlett defense is doing really well so far, forcing a lot of turnovers and tipping the ball quite a bit. It's going to give this Gator offense trouble.
And now you see the same style press out of the Hawks. And they drop into a 2-3 zone.
That was a good fake.
Jump shot from Timothy Miller falls. And he is 2 for 2 on the game. And he also has all of Crystal Lake's points.
I believe that was Tyler Miller.
Oh, I said Taylor.
You
My
said,
fault.
yeah, you're fine. He is 2 for 2. Now we see some Gator defense running effectively.
And there's
Right
another
back.
steal from the Hawks. It's Mansk, and he was fouled
Whoa.
rather hard.
Almost right into our cameraman.
Yeah. Substitutions across the board. It looks like they're at the scorer's table. Bartlett will have Grandmeyer check in along with Clark Lewis. Back rim and out for Mansk. In for the Gators, Jeske and Lawson check back into the bench. Haskin and Jusen. Mansk goes 0 for 2 at the line. And here come the Gators.
Forcing another steal there. We're seeing a lot of steals here from both teams early on. Still in single digits, too, in the scoring board. This is going to be a defensive affair, Brandon.
Into the corner for 3, no good. Rebound controlled by Wolf, and he gets it quickly to Lewis. Wolf now, back to Angel, to Lewis. Wolf sizes up a 3, yes! Nicholas Wolf knocks down his second 3 of the quarter for the Bartlett Hawks. Far side swing pass to Jeske. Nothing going on there. Miller to Jeske. And they reset with Miller. Inside now, that's Real. They try to dump it off inside once again to Fisher. They couldn't. And it's another Crystal Lake South Gator turnover.
That they're adding up for sure early on, and can't keep making those mistakes. It's going to be costly eventually.
Ian Gorkin checks in for the Gators. Grandmeyer and Lewis now. Wolf gets it across the half-court line and almost throws it away. Angel saves it. Lewis gives it up. Down the lane, Wolf. Yes, a scoop layup for Nicholas Wolf. He's having himself a quarter.
That was a pretty layup by Nicholas Wolf right there. He is having himself a quarter. You're right. I'm interested to see how he plays the whole game.
I was gonna say, I thought the scoreboard was well off. All right, that one falls for Tyler Miller once again from 3. Austin, I think we take everyone off the court and let Wolf and Miller go at it.
Sure be entertaining. Tyler Miller has every single point for the Gators.
And Nicholas Wolf has every single point but 1.
Scramble for the ball now.
And they get it out. It's Ian Gorkin now. Gorkin inside. A bump and a rebound by the Gators. Miller now down the lane. A floater. Yes! Tyler Miller is shouldering the load for the Gators early on. Clark Lewis now. Gives it up. There's Grandmeyer. He had a man, but he missed him. I'm going to say it went off of the defender's leg. They get it in. Down the lane. They swing it. And Wolf for 3. Yeah!
Oh.
Nicholas Wolf is on fire!
His beautiful shooting
and
ability.
Fuego.
Caliente.
And that's the last shot of the half. A floater looked good for a minute, but it does not go. The Bartlett Hawks are up 12 to
Buffalo
10.
Wild Wings is the
And let's take a quick moment to hear from our sponsors.
place to bring the whole family for a great night out. We're nearby in Algonquin and Crystal Lake with specials all week long. Enjoy 65-cent boneless wings on boneless Thursdays and Mondays. Get half-priced wings on Tuesdays. And stop by on Wednesdays for 99-cent chicken tenders and $1.49 kids meals. Sign up for our free Plays and Rewards loyalty program. Earn points, get rewards. It's more of what you love for what you already love to do. It's all here at Buffalo Wild Wings in Algonquin and Crystal Lake.
What makes me most proud of our restaurants is our people. Our people who come in and work for us every single day. We try to create an atmosphere of family, an atmosphere of warmth, and an atmosphere of compassion.
This quarter of action is sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings. Visit their locations in Algonquin and Hoffman Estates for some award-winning wings, or try a tasty burger or wrap. There's something for everyone at Buffalo Wild Wings. 12-10 here in the Jacobs High School gym. The Bartlett Hawks are hanging on to a lead. And you know what? It's widely due to Nicholas Wolf. He had a heck of a quarter. They scored 12. He has 11. I think it's about the same story on the other side, isn't it?
Tyler Miller has 10 of the 10 Bartlett points. It's basically Wolf versus Miller right now. And for the Gators, rather.
So,
and I'm interested to see how they respond to each other.
Yeah, it's been a tale of two players, not of two teams. So
Yeah.
we'll see how that continues. Nevertheless, the Hawks start this quarter with the possession. Angel looks to set it up for the Hawks. Lewis now. Jake Nowak, number 2, checked in for the Hawks as well. Wolf right back into action, and he gets fouled immediately. He is attacking early.
He has a killer mentality right now, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. Wolf. First one is up. And that's good for Nicholas Wolf at the line. He's on a very good pace
He is.
right now.
Amazing quarter. And he's going to continue, it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, 13 out of the 14 points for your team to start the game is pretty impressive. They call a blocking foul or a push, I believe, on Jake Nowak. Oh, nope, that went to Stunkel, rather. Down the lane, a floater, no good. Rebound by who else? Nicholas Wolf. And there's Wolf. He gives it up into the near corner. Angel to Stunkel. And that's a costly turnover. And they almost give it right back. Down the lane now, and that's a beautiful move by Casey Haskin.
That will be the first points of the game, not scored by Tyler Miller for the Gators, and it was a beautiful one.
Yeah, that was a good move. Stunkel gives it up to Angel. They get it into Wolf, and he goes up strong, but he couldn't get it to go.
Beautiful pass. Couldn't convert.
Inside to out, Miller back in. And that's going to be a foul against Wolf.
Hawks foul, number 34, Wolf, his first, team second.
The line is Ryan Lawson. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First one is up, and it's good for Lawson. And out of the game comes Nicholas Wolf. Rather concerning if you're the Hawks right now, because he's doing it all.
He is.
Lawson 2 for 2 at the line, and we are tied. We've played just about 10 minutes of basketball to get right where we started. Deadlocked.
Yeah. It's a close one for sure, and I for one am having a good time watching.
Foul shot number 23, Tyler Miller. His first team quarter.
So let's see how Bartlett looks to run their offense without Nicholas Wolf, their man, in right now. Miller still stays on the floor for the Gators, so this could be a turn of the tides. Mansk gives it to Stunkel, but it's thrown away. Miller recovers. He's looking up court. Didn't throw the risky fast break pass. Instead, they set up their offense. Inside, they get it to Haskin.
Tripled. Doesn't matter.
Casey Haskin puts it up and in for the Gators, and here come the Hawks, now trailing for the first time, I believe, in the entire game.
I think they'll favor that matchup. Triple team doesn't even matter because of the height. Casey Haskin, I think, will be favored.
That couldn't go for Nowak, and here they come the other way quickly down the lane, a float and a bucket. Matt Rial, and that's a much-needed Bartlett Hawk timeout. The Gators now take a 4-point lead, and now it's time for Rosen Hyundai. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? Save time. Shop online at rosenhyundai.com. There's 5:20 left in the half. It's 18-14 in favor of the Crystal Lake South Gators. Austin, what have you seen so far that the Gators have done really well?
Well, we mentioned earlier it's a tale of two players, as we called it, but Tyler Miller, of course, he has 10 points for the Gators, but once Nicholas Wolf checked out for Bartlett, we saw them go on a little bit of a run here and take this 4-point lead. We had Ryan Lawson, we had Matt Rial, and Casey Haskin with 4 points in the quarter. I think they'll favor Casey Haskin because of his height advantage, and he got triple teamed and still scored the bucket.
Yep.
I think they'll definitely favor that.
All right, how did the Hawks run offense without Nicholas Wolf on the floor?
Slow it down. Run a little bit more of a pick and roll. When you're at a height disadvantage, of course, the other team's going to have an advantage on both ends, really. Defense, the length gives them the advantage, but they're going to have to find a way, Brandon. They can't run through one player. It's a team sport.
Well, we'll see if they take your advice. Stunkel gets it right away off the inbound. They give it up.
Seeing a full court pressure now.
Nowak back to Stunkel. Yeah, it seems like after they get a bucket, they're going to the pressure rather commonly. Angel now gives it up. Mansk. Dribble drive, but nothing was going on for him. Nowak gets it inside, back out. Mansk for three, no good. Rebound tipped and controlled by Stunkel. Second chance opportunity for the Hawks. They get it to Angel for three. Back rim, it hit about every part of the backside of the rim, but did not fall for Angel.
They're taking a lot of threes in this game so far. We're seeing a lot of three-point ball, and a lot of them haven't been converting, but they look close.
Down the other way, Jeske now. Inside, there's Haskin. We talked about him a couple times. He gets fouled, and he will take a trip to the free throw line. I'm going to stare off of the guy on camera right now. Oh, I won. All right, Haskin now. First free throw is up and good for Haskin. I think it was a team manager of the Gators.
Anyways, Tyler Miller checks out for the first time of the game. We'll see how the Gators can run their offense without him.
Seems like it could be through Haskin. Haskin 2 for 2 at the line, and he's been tough to handle inside for the Hawks so far. Wolf checks right back in for the Hawks, and I think it's much needed.
They'll definitely need him.
Mansk sized up a three, back rim. Can they hit any other part of the rim besides the backside? Wolf immediately back in the game, gives it up to Stunkel for three. Yes! Jack Stunkel for three, and
off the
Things
feed
just
from
seem
Wolf.
to happen when Nicholas Wolf is on the floor for the Hawks right now.
They seem into a better mindset on offense, and I think
confidence.
they're going to need it. The confidence is back. And there's a turnover.
Stunkel now brings it up. Gives it to Angel. Angel. Back to Stunkel. Far side swing pass. Back to Stunkel. He sizes up another one. Why not? No good. Rebound controlled. Palella had a good look, but I think he might have rushed it.
He went a little bit too fast on that one. He had more time than he thought he had. Easy look, but couldn't convert.
Riel, floater, no good. Rebound controlled by Palella, and they get it to Angel. He'll bring it up with a little bit of pace. Stunkel gets the ball to Wolf. He moves it to Mansk. Angel now. Stunkel back to Mansk.
We see them keeping the ball mainly on the three-point line there.
Wolf for three, short. He gets his own offensive rebound. Gives it back to Angel. He thought he made it. See how he walked off?
Yeah,
he thought he made
was
it.
going to run back.
Mansk down the lane, and that's a big rejection off the glass by Casey Haskin. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
He pinned that to the board. Down the other way, that's a jump ball. Possession arrow points in favor of the Gators, so it'll remain their possession. But what an emphatic block.
That definitely is going to rejuvenate some energy into your defense. And more often than not, we see good defense translate into good offense, and I think that'll give them a little bit of energy. Meanwhile, Tyler Miller's checked back into the game while Haskins checked out.
Right away, who else? Oh no, that's Matt Riel. Sorry about that. Into the corner, it's Mansk for three, no good.
He just can't get anything going from three-point range.
If they could get a couple of them to fall, it'd be a completely different game.
It's still close.
It's still only 3
close.
points. Miller for three, no good. Rebound there is controlled. Wolek. Patrick Fisher. Minute 40 left on the clock. They get it out. Miller, ooh, he thought about it, but he didn't pull the trigger. Back to him, now he will.
Another miss from Miller.
3 consecutive misses from Miller might be getting in his head a little bit.
Having a colder quarter. Offensive board.
Couldn't get that to go. It's tipped and last touched by Tyler Miller. He disagreed with the call.
Yeah. He's not happy about it, but we're seeing a bit of a colder second quarter now from him.
Yeah, he missed 2 in a row, and then he had a really good look, and he didn't take it immediately. That, to me, is a sign of, I don't know if I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know if I should. That's a lack of confidence.
And as a shooter, you got to have that. You got to, you know, even if you're in a cold streak, the first thing you do as a shooter, only way to get out of it is shoot your way out of it.
Shoot your way out of the
Yep.
slump. We'll see if he can get out of the slump. A good steal. Fast
Fisher
break.
puts that up and in. Patrick Fisher, I believe that's his first bucket of the game,
Yep.
and yes,
Yep.
it is. Stunkel now brings it up for the Hawks. The deficit is now 5. They get it to Wolf. Thought about it. Instead, he passes it off to Stunkel. He'll fire it. Why not?
Oh!
Jack Stunkel with a defender very close. A jab step and swish.
He has been hitting quite a number of threes. And
He's definitely been their most consistent shooter outside of Wolf, I would say.
it's wonderful to watch. Miller will believe they're slowing it down for the last possession of the game.
Yeah, I believe you're correct here. There's no need to give Bartlett the ball back. You at least want to take a lead into the half break, and that's a travel.
A travel.
Well, never mind that.
Never mind, yeah. Bartlett will look to get the last possession of the game, possibly tie or surpass them with a three-pointer
For the half.
for the half.
Inbound is to Stunkel. He'll bring it up. They've only got 7 seconds left. They're trying to run a play to Stunkel. He gets it. Angel for 3 at the buzzer. No good. That was There was some contact there.
Yes, he stayed on the floor and looked at the ref like, "Where's my
Where's
foul?"
my foul? Come on, man. Nevertheless, 22-20 in favor of the Gators. We'll give you an update just right after this.
Buffalo Wild Wings is the place to bring the whole family for a great night out. We're nearby in Algonquin and Crystal Lake with specials all week long. Enjoy 65-cent boneless wings on boneless Thursdays and Mondays. Get half-priced wings on Tuesdays. And stop by on Wednesdays for 99-cent chicken tenders and $1.49 kids meals. Sign up for our free Plays and Rewards loyalty program. Earn points, get rewards. It's more of what you love for what you already love to do. It's all here at Buffalo Wild Wings in Algonquin and Crystal Lake.
Ooh, they think I've got no reason to give myself a right to share what I believe in. Ooh, they say I've got an issue, always on the edge, cause I don't trust. But I don't need your word on what I'm into.
Welcome to the Carpentry with Integrity halftime. Carpentry with Integrity, providing unparalleled customer relationships and precise quality craftsmanship since 1998. Find us on Facebook and Houzz, that's Houzz. Yes, we are at the halftime break, and it's been a good game so far, Austin. We've seen high-octane action for both teams, but would you believe it if I told you only 3 guys scored 20 points for the Hawks in the entire half?
Actually, I would, because
Yeah.
judging by how we watched, we saw a huge game from Wolf, and Stunkel hit the threes there in that second quarter, and I'm interested
If it wasn't
to see.
for Palala's
Yeah.
one free throw, it'd be 2 guys in the scoring column for all of Bartlett. So that's the story on their side. I mean, Nicholas Wolf carried them through that half. You can't expect that to you can't expect to keep that up and win a game like this, can you?
No, you need to play the team ball. You can't just rely on one guy.
So
Team.
what did you see from Crystal Lake?
In terms of the Gators ball, Tyler Miller was the main man for them with 10 points in the half. But when he checked out, they started playing a lot more team ball, and Casey Haskin had some big buckets. And there's a lot more scores. There's 5 scorers for the Gators. And
I mean, even that seems low, but compared to
compared
Bartlett,
to Bartlett,
that's a lot. Yeah.
And it's still close.
Yeah, it's a very close game, 22-20 here in the Jacobs High School gym. It's my understanding that we have a special little replay bundle to see. So I'm excited. I want to see what's up. Let's see if we can cue that up on the screen.
Open 3, yes. Who else? Jason Bach with 27.
It is going to be back to him. Cannon for 3 in that corner. Yeah, Eric Cannon.
A scoop layup. A good
Attempted shot there that didn't go by those guys. And down, deep, up, and in.
10 seconds to go. Kicked out 3, blocked out of bounds with 8.
Barnes and steal. Oh!
Kicked up top. Driving the lane from Raider. Right hand jumper, yes. Raider to run. Top the key, Trey Williams. Got it! Oh boy!
Just jumped right over. Oh, and he makes the defender fall.
A 3-ball for Williams off the crossover.
Up comes Keenan Cole. Cynic back. Oh my heavens, a fly pattern. Did you see that?
And the floater is good. Pass, but recovered, and a great pass inside by Waco. The layup's good and a foul.
Here's a drive for them. Shovel it up. Yeah. Lately, into the lane, if we can say such thing. Shot. Yeah. Oh. Swing it up and in.
One side. Miskevich throws it down. Rim rattler.
Kick back up top. A 3-ball from Williams. Yes.
Swing pass Lindquist. Pavasek for 3. Yes.
Here the lane opens up. McCoy will dish it. There's a long jumper by Ramsey. Yeah, Jalen Ramsey for 3.
Turnover right away, and here comes Toussaint for 3. Yes. Tried to get it to Gibson, couldn't. Here comes Miskevich down the lane, and he throws that one down with 2.
Tricky dribble. Hayes in the lane. Great acceleration. Oh, rejected by Cole.
Warren for 3. No good. Rebound by Miskevich. Who puts that
Right reel. Cole flush.
That was the Carpentry with Integrity halftime. Carpentry with Integrity, providing unparalleled customer relationships and precise quality craftsmanship since 1998. Find us on Facebook and House. It's Houzz. Minute 45 until we return to action here in the Jacobs High School gym. Austin, we saw a pretty close, high energy game from both teams, but mainly on the defensive side. What did you see from both teams defensively?
A lot of steals, a lot of full court pressure. Even after every bucket, it seemed the Gators were running a full court pressure. And on the Bartlett side, we saw a lot of steals in that first quarter. And it was entertaining to see, and it's a close game still, competitive basketball. We like to see that all the time. And I'm looking forward to another competitive half.
Yeah, for sure. One thing that I noticed that I don't know if you were looking at or not, is that these teams came out of the break very late. You know, each team has their own routines and rituals, like what time they want to come out and come back and shoot around and try to get warm again. They didn't come back to the floor until about 3 minutes left on the clock. That's awfully late. A lot of the times you'll see them about 5 minutes or so. I think that has to do with adjustments. That means they're drawing up more adjustments in the halftime break than normal. So they're scheming to those defenses that you're talking about, because so far they have definitely controlled the pace and they've definitely controlled the tempo and the overall outcome of the game.
I could see why you'd say they'd be drawing up something new to try to see which team can pull away first.
Yeah, exactly.
And
I think if you can get an 8-point lead in this game, it could feel like 16.
Yeah, in the game we're playing, it could certainly go that way. And
yep, and we are just under 20 seconds away from getting back into action. I mean, another underrated part of this tournament, they got great tunes.
Yeah. We were
jamming out in a halftime break.
Yeah, we were.
You know, it's the only thing brothers can do, man.
Yeah, gotta keep
enjoy
the energy
basketball,
up.
jam out, have a good time.
Dance under the table. Second half of basketball coming up.
8 minutes left, or 8 minutes on the clock. We are into the third quarter of action, the second half of basketball. Bartlett once again gets the possession because they lost the tip.
And
Angel takes it.
They will start us off in the second half. Do you expect another big half out of Wolf?
You know, actually, I think that's probably one of the things that was schemed up as well, is that you got to stop the main scorers. I would expect Miller and Wolf to have less productive halves than they had in the first.
Yeah.
A great pass inside, but it's a rejection by Matt Riel, and here come the Gators. A good fake pass. It's Fisher. He's into the lineup to start the second half. Most teams come out with their starters. Fisher turns it right over immediately, and here come the Hawks. Down the lane, Stunkel, another good pass inside. This time, Palella, he's going to convert. No block shot, and that's the first bucket of this half, and it deadlocks us at 22.
Stunkel with the beautiful pass. He's making flashy passes here, and I like it. Running the
Inside,
offense.
Fisher gets it blocked by Wolf, and that's going to be a foul on Matt Rial, so he'll go to the line. They call that against Nicholas Wolf. It's only his second foul, so he's not in trouble yet.
But if this comes down to the wire, you definitely don't want him in foul trouble.
Rial puts that one up, and that one drops for Matt Rial. I believe that's first free throw attempt of the game, and the Gators haven't been there often.
They have been to the line 5 times. That was a 6 shot, and he goes down. They're 6 for 6 from the line.
So they are perfect from
they
the line
perfect
so far,
from the line.
yeah. Here comes Angel. He gives it up far side. Wolf inside to Stunkel. A pass, another good pass from Stunkel, and that frees up Mansk for an easy bucket underneath the rim. Jack Stunkel creating space with the art of the dish.
I love how Stunkel's running this offense. And just like you said, it is an art, and he is mastering it.
Swing pass is tipped, and that's going to go out of bounds right next to the Crystal Lake South head coach, and the Gators will remain in possession.
It is a curious choice that they put Patrick Fisher in out of the half.
Yeah. most of the times you see teams reset with their starters, that has to be something that coach must have seen in the break. Miller gives it to Haskin. A pass, Jeske down the lane, and Jeske scores. I think you're seeing a little bit of an opening here. Both teams not as tight and stout defensively so far to open the half.
Yep, that was definitely a more wide open lane than we've seen so far. That would be Jeske's first bucket of the game.
I mean, you've seen 3 consecutive baskets, if you combine from both teams, right in front of the hoop. And that's not something that you could have said in the first half.
Yeah,
most of the scoring came from outside, I would think.
Yeah, the three-pointer. Especially on the Bartlett side. They were shooting a lot of three-pointers.
And the first 3 possessions of the half that they've had, right to the hoop immediately. So we'll see if that's part of the scheme change. I think it could be.
I like the change.
Yeah, I mean,
keeping the enemies on their toes.
You always want to attack the rim if you can.
The best shot in the floor.
Easier said than done. Ooh, that was
almost another great pass there.
It was the right pass. It just wasn't on target is the thing. And sloppy possession overall for the Hawks results in a Crystal Lake South possession.
Still only a 2-point lead. I mean, most of the time this game has been within 4 points or deadlocked. And
inside to out, Miller up fake and looked like he wanted to drive. Instead, he swings it. Riel for 3. Yeah!
Oh, deep 3.
Nothing but the bottom of the net for Matt Riel. First one of the day for him.
Several feet behind the line, I might add.
A screen. Mansk now. Something that I've noticed is that they're running more of a man-to-man zone now, which is it's kind of funky. I know it doesn't make sense on the surface, but the people in their zone, they're trailing their immediate defender more in depth than they were in the first half. They're following them out of the post or from wherever they were previously to get to the line. An alley-oop!
Oh, he can dish it as well. A highlight play. Beautiful alley-oop.
A perfect pass on a backdoor cut to Matt Riel, and very quietly the Gators have stretched the lead just a little bit, and it's a much-needed Bartlett Hawks timeout. So let's take a look at that Bear Family McDonald's replay. Look at this oop. Oh, yeah.
The beautiful touch on the end.
Only he could throw it down.
A little bit higher up there, but it was still a beautiful play to watch.
And that replay brought to you by the Bear Family McDonald's Restaurant, proud supporters of our community since 1967. And since we're in the sponsor mood, let's do custom heating and cooling, huh? For all of your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, featuring sales and installation and 24-hour emergency service.
Find them online at customheating.com. And yes, that's custom with a K.
Yeah, like that. 4:21 left here in the third quarter. The Gators have stretched their lead to 7. And what do you think the Hawks are talking about in the timeout?
The Hawks, they definitely, maybe they should up that pressure back. They're letting the lane get more buckets easy, and maybe they should bring back the zone that they were running, because we've seen a lot more buckets in the paint for both teams, but the Gators have been running it pretty well.
Yeah, I would say they need to get that defensive pressure back. If you're going to win this game, it's got to be punch for punch. Let's get hit in the mouth and let's see who wins. You know, that kind of thing. I think if you start letting Crystal Lake get easy buckets under the rim, they're gonna challenge you at the rim as well. And I don't know if that's the type of game you want to run if you're trying to win this ball game. Full court.
Again, a full court pressure there.
Man-to-man full court pressure there. I think the Gators have switched it up on defense, and that is also confusing the Hawks. I think both teams went into the break trying to scheme to what they saw, and it's a very good coaching decision to switch up the defense, because now your team is confused. Oh, wait, we're supposed to run our man-to-man breaks when we were practicing our zone breaks in the break, you know? So we'll see how they respond here for Bartlett. It's definitely a man-to-man pressure.
An illegal screen.
Yep.
and that will result in another Gator possession, and this league could get out of hand.
Miller, swing, Riel. Ooh, a good jab step. Another swing to Miller. He goes baseline. Back out to Riel, down the lane, floater. No good. Rebound by Wolf. And to be honest, that was a pretty good look. He didn't get it to go.
Yeah, nice hop step, just wasn't meant to be.
Mansk now does not use the screen. Gives it to Stunkel. Yeah, this man-to-man is definitely doing wonders for the Gators so far in this half. Inside, he loses the possession, and the Gators will take over off of another turnover. Obviously, the Hawks are trying to run man-to-man or pick and roll to break the man. Mansk with the steal. That's going to be a foul, and Nick Mansk will head to the line. Casey Haskin with the foul. All right, let's check out the Bear Family McDonald's replay. There it is. There's the steal from Mansk. He misses the first one.
Good hustle effort on the steal there. Runs in for the layup, doesn't get to convert, gets to the line. See if he can convert the second. He's had a tough time today on offense.
Yeah, only 2 points for Mansk. That's his first conversion from the line. Prior to that, he was 0 for 3. So, and that's a wild pass to an area. They run it down. Could have easily went the other way in a turnover, and I think that pressure that you're talking about has definitely been matched by Bartlett.
For
down
sure.
into the lane. That's
good pump fake.
Tyler Miller.
Tyler Miller.
The up fake. It just opened my mouth.
Tyler Miller gets himself going in the half.
Stunkel now coming the other way. It's Nicholas Wolf. Gives it up to Mansk. Wolf definitely got pushed. Oh, but they're going to call that out of bounds?
Whoa.
Yeah, how is that not a push? I think that head coach Jim Wolfsmith has a reason to be upset. They tee him up. That is not good news for the Hawks. They technical foul up Jim Wolfsmith, and I think he had a legitimate argument.
He did have a reason to be upset there. Wolf was arguing for the push, the coach was arguing for the push, and now we have a technical.
Yeah, this is a big swing here. If Miller can knock this down, I mean, I think a technical foul is 2 in high school, isn't it?
I do not recall.
I think it is 2.
It looks like it will be, and this could extend the lead into double digits.
Miller knocks down the first one. Technical fouls in high school are 2 shots in the ball. In the NBA, I think is the only time it changes to just 1. Miller knocks them both down, and Jim Wolfsmith, head coach of Bartlett, definitely had a reason to be upset, but I think he might have cost his team more than it was worth.
I think his argument...
it was substantial, no doubt about it.
There was a reason, but that would be a costly tech.
Yeah, I mean... Now, I've always been curious. The technical fouls on the coach, do they choose a player that applies to? I can't remember. Traveling violation.
I believe
it goes to a player, doesn't it?
I believe.
Or does it just add to a team foul?
I think it just adds to a team foul, and yeah, I think it just adds to a team foul. I don't necessarily know what player they would pick.
Yeah, I don't know how you would go about that.
Maybe the player with the least fouls, and that's a turnover.
Fisher with the tip, no good. Rebound by Wolf, and they'll go the other way. I think there was some contact there. That might have been what they call a makeup call.
Yeah.
Wolf gives it up. A hop step and a dish. Mansk, Stunkel. He's going to get a screen from Wolf. The roll right down the lane. Wolf puts it up, but that may have been tipped by Riel.
Bartlett just cannot seem to get anything going.
Oh, another steal. No, they regain possession. Timeout by the Gators, and I think it's a good one.
It's a smart timeout there.
Yes, definitely.
South takes 30-second timeout.
Tom the Plumber Inc. is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship.
Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumber.com with his beautiful logo.
Always liked.
I like the little.
The light blue.
Yeah. Well, 35-25, 124 left in the period. There we see the refs that the Bartlett coach was not happy with. And
Jim Wolfsmith is still down there trying to find a proper explanation to why.
Yeah, he's still talking to the ref.
Inbound, and they get right to the rim. Matt Rial is having himself a pretty good third quarter. They hit Angel on the cut, and he couldn't get it to go. He had a great look at the rim, but he just couldn't get it to fall. Rial into the corner. That's Miller now. You get it into him. Out to Miller for three. The offensive rebound. 51 seconds left in this quarter of action. Into Wolf. Wolf's got a much smaller defender on him. They get a backdoor cut to Angel, and he converts that one rather easily. 10-point deficit now. Near side, it appears that they're going to try to keep for the final possession. It's a hand check foul against Jack Stunkel. 16 seconds remain here in the quarter. Substitutions are in for both teams. With only 16 seconds remaining, I think they're just trying to get their guys an extra little breather. Jeske now. You hear Coach Wolfsmith calling for a trap. And that's a good look for Miller for the end of the quarter. He couldn't get it to go. Half a second left. They controlled the rebound, but that's going to take us to the quarter break. 37-27 in favor of the Crystal Lake South Gators. We'll be right back after a quick message from our sponsors.
Buffalo Wild Wings is the place to bring the whole family for a great night out. We're nearby in Algonquin and Crystal Lake with specials all week long. Enjoy 65-cent boneless wings on boneless Thursdays and Mondays. Get half-priced wings on Tuesdays. And stop by on Wednesdays for 99-cent chicken tenders and $1.49 kids meals. Sign up for our free Plays and Rewards loyalty program. Earn points, get rewards. It's more of what you love for what you already love to do. It's all here at Buffalo Wild Wings in Algonquin and Crystal Lake.
What makes me most proud of our restaurants is our people. Our people who come in and work for us every single day. We try to create an atmosphere of family, an atmosphere of warmth, and an atmosphere of compassion.
And we are back. This quarter is sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings. Visit their locations in Algonquin and Ottawa Estates for some award-winning wings.
Or try a tasty burger or a wrap. There is something for everyone at Buffalo Wild Wings, that's for sure.
There's no doubt about it. 27-37 in favor of the Gators. 8 minutes on the clock. It's the fourth quarter of action, and the Hawks need a spark.
For sure. They need to get that offense rolling again. They've gone a long time without a bucket.
Yeah, they only had 5 points that quarter. Pretty rough out of the break. Rial, right back to it. Gets it inside
Great
to Haskin.
pass.
What a bullet of a pass to Haskin. He converts. And the Hawks are really struggling here in the second half to remain in contention. Inside, a left-handed layup, no good. Palella gets it back down. He's going to be fouled, and that'll send Alec Palella to the line. So far, Palella is 1 for 2 at the line on the day. How is that not a shooting foul? They say it's on the floor.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I don't understand how that is not a shooting foul.
Really?
Yeah, that is really baffling to me.
Questionable roughing today, but we will
Jump ball is won by Angel.
see if Bartlett can get something going here. They need it.
Swing into the corner, Stunkel for 3. Yes!
Yes, sir.
Jack Stunkel's been pretty good from beyond the arc. I don't think you want to leave him alone.
And the lead, just like that, is within single digits again.
The answer, no good. Rebound by Haskin. They get it over to, I believe that's Real. Yes, Matt Real with a 2.
Haskin is becoming a problem with his height there, getting the offensive board and allowing for that bucket to happen. This height differential is causing Bartlett problems.
Angel down the lane, no foul called. Looked like there might have been some contact. Right back the other way, it's Jeske, and I don't think you want to let him run. 43-30 now, it's 13-point lead, and it's slowly growing by the possession. Inside, Palella. Lewis now gives it to Stunkel. Inside. Going to call a blocking foul. It'll be underneath the rim. Lewis now, inbounds to Stunkel. He's got a good look. Three-pointer, yes! Nothing but the bottom of the net for Jack Stunkel.
He's catching fire, I believe.
Yes, he is.
From deep range, and that 10-point lead again.
Real for 2, no good. Rebound, tipped, and it'll be last touched by Timothy Miller.
Tyler Miller.
Tyler Miller. Why do I keep doing that?
It's okay. It's a common mistake.
No, it's not. It's not okay.
Tyler Miller will cause the Bartlett Hawks to get the ball once again and see if they can shrink this lead a little bit.
Full court pressure now for the Gators.
They've been going to that a lot throughout this game.
They get it in. That's a new substitute. Liam Gallagher is in for the Hawks. Lewis. Stunkel. Down the lane, gives it up. Lewis for 3, no good.
They're definitely trying to shoot their way out of this.
Yeah, they're trying to get back into it with some shots. Down the lane, they missed Haskins. He was wide open, and a traveling violation by Tyler Miller.
Wow.
They missed him. He was wide open.
Yeah.
Lewis now.
Trying to get around the full court pressure here.
Gives up to Gallagher. Back to Lewis. Lewis down the lane. Floater, no good. Palella should have came down with it.
Yeah, I believe
Couldn't decide between which one.
Yeah, he should have came, and I believe that's why it airballed, I believe. If he came down with it, he probably would have had an easy shot.
Right into the middle, it's Fisher, no good. Rebound by Palella. Almost stripped by Haskin, but they retain possession. Stunkel now. He's gonna get a screen from Palella. Down the lane, Stunkel with the right, no good. Rebound is on the floor. They get it out. Haskin now, a 2-on-1 opportunity. Miller, easy buckets.
That's about as perfect as a fast break as you can run there.
Yeah,
2-on-1.
2-on-1.
Definitely.
At least
easy.
one pass, right?
Yeah, just 1 or 2, all you need. Don't rush anything, don't force anything.
Or good ball fake.
Yeah.
Lewis now. Gets a screen. Palella. Charge.
Charge.
12-point lead with 3:43 left. Here comes some substitutions for the Hawks.
A platoon swap, it seems.
Nowak, Wolf, and Kunzer in.
What do you think the Hawks need to do to get back in this game with time
They
winding
need to
down?
tighten up on defense for sure. They got to force some turnovers. They were really good at that in the first half, and you haven't seen as many of them here in the second. I think Crystal Lake South has done a good job taking care of the basketball here. If you're going to get back into this game, you got to get some turnovers.
Those extra possessions definitely are valuable. And if that fell, I was about to say you can't allow that to happen.
Yeah, Jeske just missed that off the back rim. Wolf with the rebound. Gallagher gets it knocked out of his grip, but the Hawks will remain in possession. 3:10 left. It's a 12-point lead. It's going to be tough if they're going to get back into this one, but they can do it. A turnover, costly.
That was a bad pass. Did not. That's the last thing you wanted right now. Need a
Jeske, same spot.
Same spot, and he misses again.
Same result.
They allow the same shot to be taken wide open from Jeske, and it bricks once again.
Almost another turnover from Gallagher. And this time it's turned over.
Sloppy play
by
here
Ryan Dunlop.
Is going to be costly. And
that's a charge.
That's a charge.
Gallagher subs out. Mansk checks back in.
2:36, definitely need those turnovers that you were talking about. Need some stops and need some quick buckets.
Yep.
Can't miss the opportunities. And you can't turn it over.
Mansk now. A three-pointer, no good. Rebound controlled by Miller, and they get it up quickly. A pass inside, no foul called. Mansk with the rebound. Here comes Nowak, quickly into the corner.
Rejected.
They swing it. Mansk now, inside to Wolf. They're gonna call a foul on the floor. No team really, they're not really all that close to the bonus yet. Oh, excuse me, now the next foul would put Bartlett in the bonus, I believe.
They'll definitely need it if they want to look to get back into this game with just under 2 minutes remaining.
That's going to be a foul. I believe that sends them to the line for 1-on-1. That's what they definitely need to get points without clock off, or time ticking off the clock, rather. Dunlop will head to the line. This is going to be his first opportunity at the line. As a team, they haven't shot it well from the free throw stripe. Let's see if they can change this the tide here late. First one is up. That is good for Dunlop. To get it to 10. Dunlop converts.
Definitely needed both of those free throws.
And
Haven't
here's
shot
the
too
pressure
well.
that we were talking about. And they break the trap rather easily. And they're definitely bringing the heat.
I think that the Gators might be looking to slow down a little bit.
Oh, definitely.
Take some time off the clock.
Riel gives it up, and that's
easy bucket.
Easy two for Brock Juicin.
That is his first bucket of the game late, but that was as easy as they come, Brandon.
No doubt about that. Dunlop gives up to Mansk. Right back to Mansk. Back to Dunlop. They get it back into Mansk's hands. He sizes up a triple. No good.
Again, he continues to struggle from the three-point line.
Coach was there, ready to pull up. Juicin's going to have a foul called against him.
55.7 left in the game.
Mance get the line. That drops for him. That makes him 2 of 5 at the line so far today. Second one for Mance. Does not fall. Offensive rebound. They're going to call another foul underneath the rim. And if you're really trying to let a team come back into it late like this is how you're going to let it happen.
Fouling, yeah.
Yeah, no
Especially
doubt about
when
it.
they're in the bonus.
Oh, yeah. This is still just a 1-and-1 opportunity, I believe. Nope, that's double bonus. Kunzer knocks down the first one.
We definitely need every one of these free throws that they can get.
Oh, that was a shooting foul.
Yes.
It wasn't double bonus. It was just a shooting foul.
Shooting foul.
Yep. Kunzer puts that one up. No good.
Needed
Rebound
that.
controlled by the Gators.
They're going to have to play extremely well to get Ben.
Miller passed the ball. Wide open look, even though he knew he had it.
That's the sign of them trying to tick off that clock. Extreme pressure now.
Oh, yeah.
Good steal.
Angel with the steal. Down the lane with the left. He couldn't get it to go. Gotta have those.
That will be costly.
Yeah, you gotta have those.
And now they just have more time to slow down. Wide open. And goes in.
And one for Haskin. That will pretty much wrap this one up. It's crazy to think about how different this game could have been if they knocked down those free throws in that layup.
Definitely could be a different story.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 15 seconds now.
I mean, they made...
Wolf for 3 in rhythm.
Whoa!
Nicholas Wolf in rhythm for 3. They're just going to chuck it up court. Go ahead and run it down. That definitely was a travel, but they're just they're going to let that slide. 49-40, the Crystal Lake South Gators get the W over Bartlett. It wasn't easy at all times. We'll be right back after a quick commercial.
Buffalo Wild Wings is the place to bring the whole family for a great night out. We're nearby in Algonquin and Crystal Lake with specials all week long. Enjoy 65-cent boneless wings on boneless Thursdays and Mondays. Get half-priced wings on Tuesdays. And stop by on Wednesdays for 99-cent chicken tenders and $1.49 kids meals. Sign up for our free Plays and Rewards loyalty program. Earn points, get rewards. It's more of what you love for what you already love to do. It's all here at Buffalo Wild Wings in Algonquin and Crystal Lake.
What makes me most proud of our restaurants is our people. Our people who come in and work for us every single day. We try to create an atmosphere of family, an atmosphere of warmth, and an atmosphere of compassion.
And we are back here at the Hinkle Holiday Classic. I'm Brandon Giese alongside my brother Austin Giese. We just saw a final here. 49-40, the Crystal Lake South Gators get it done, and they did it in pretty impressive fashion in the second half.
For sure, that second half was definitely a different story than that first half. The scoreboard doesn't really reflect the first half, which was really tightly contested, and Bartlett played a really good first half, but the second half just got away from them.
Yeah, definitely. They had trouble. I think the one thing that happened is they went into the halftime break adjusting to the defense they saw, and out of the break, Crystal Lake did something that's so awesome. They switched their defense. So now the players are scheming to something that they're not seeing. They're schemed to a 2-3 zone. You come out and play man. Completely throws you off.
Keeps them on their toes.
Yeah, exactly. And then your offensive rhythm is like, oh, we're at the start again. We got to start over. We're from practically the jump.
Yeah.
So I think that definitely set the tone for the Gators in the second half, and that's why you saw, I mean, look at the score column in the second half. Not much for the Hawks. Special thanks to all of our game sponsors: Bear Family McDonald's, Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, Rosen Hyundai, Tom the Plumber, Carpentry with Integrity, Daryl Barnes Photography, and of course, Buffalo Wild Wings. 49-40, the Gators take it. We'll be back in just about 20 minutes-ish to bring you another one at Streamward versus Grant. Thank you for joining us.
This sports broadcast made possible by contributions from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, a factory authorized Bryant dealer, whatever it takes. Find them online at customheating.com. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin, looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? Save time, shop online at rosenhyundai.com. Tom the Plumber is your family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com. Carpentry with integrity, providing unparalleled customer relationships and precise quality craftsmanship since 1998. Find us on Facebook and House. Daryl Barnes Photography. For sports, senior portraits, family, and more, call Daryl Barnes Photography for all your photographic needs. Find Daryl online at darylbarnes.com. Buffalo Wild Wings. Visit their locations in Algonquin and Hoffman Estates for some award-winning wings spun in one of 21 sauces or dry rubs. Or try a tasty burger or wrap. There's something for everyone at Buffalo Wild Wings in Hoffman Estates at Route 59 and 72 or Algonquin on Randall Road.